2022 TeslaCon in Cape Canaveral. October 29, 2022. Nick Howe, president of Tesla Owners Club Florida, presented TeslaCon Florida 2022. The event was held last weekend in beautiful Cape Canaveral at the Radisson Resort at the port. The team from EVANNEX attended the event, and we were thrilled to connect with so many friends in the Tesla community. The weekend was filled with fun things to do, presentations by experts from the Tesla community, and appearances by many high-profile Tesla celebrities and EV influencers. Tesla aftermarket accessories companies, car wrapping shops, and other electric vehicle vendors were also on site showing their wares and meeting the crowd of well over 300 attendees. Exhibitors included Marquis sponsor, Electrified Garage. The company's owner, Chris Salvo, was a scheduled speaker. Electrified Garage specializes in maintaining and repairing all Tesla vehicles. We also got a chance to see the king of vinyl wraps for Teslas, Mojo from Signature Custom Wraps and Coatings. In addition, SA Carbon Wheels presented their line of gorgeous carbon fiber wheels custom designed for fitment on Tesla vehicles. Seminars were well attended and featured Tesla influences like Ryan McCaffrey, host of the popular Ride the Lightning podcast. It was also cool to see John Gibbs, Dr. Know-It-All Knows It All, in person after enjoying his YouTube videos. Blake Fuller, winner of the Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, was another amazing speaker. Our friend, Zach Shahan, editor of Clean Technica, gave a fascinating presentation on the state of the EV market today. An entertaining moment arrived when Zach was joined on stage by David Havasi, who showed off his red short shorts made famous by Elon Musk via Twitter, who made him available as a way to troll Wall Street's Tesla short sellers out there. A highlight of the presentations was when the man, the myth, the legend, Sandy Munro, discussed his take on E-Versus and Tesla. He provided a deep dive into the engineering of Tesla vehicles and gave his candid opinion of the future of Tesla and the auto industry at large. My favorite part of the weekend was getting a chance to meet so many passionate and well-informed Tesla owners out there. Even though I work in the Tesla ecosystem, I always seem to learn more about Teslas when I get a chance to meet other Tesla owners and hear about their experience surrounding EV ownership. Source reposted and summarized from Tosca Casanelli at EVANNEX. My take: I wish I could have been there to check it out. Tesla opens first dealership in Vermont. October 29, 2022. The City Planning Commission of South Burlington recently approved zoning changes bringing a Tesla Vermont center closer to approval. Tesla plans to refurbish a former Hannaford grocery store in South Burlington into its first dealership in Vermont. The former Hannaford property has been vacant for 4 years. Currently, the building is a Halloween store. Earlier this year, Tesla requested that the South Burlington Planning Commission rezone the property for its dealership. The Planning Commission supported Tesla's request but suggested rezoning other sites along or near Shelburne Road. A South Burlington document obtained by Tesla RT discusses Tesla's request and the Planning Commission's amendments. Below are excerpts from the document, along with a map illustrating the zoning changes. In Area 1, allowed uses would be modified and residential base densities reduced on the subject properties. Lot and building coverages and setbacks would not be affected. 2 of the 3 involved properties are presently approved for auto sales in the C1 Auto District. This use is allowed in the Commercial 2 district as well. The 3rd property is a municipal fire station. LDR 2208 would continue to permit that use. In Area 2, auto sales would no longer allowed following a change from C1 Auto and C1 R15. No auto sales uses are presently approved in the affected area. In Area 3, auto sales would be newly allowed following a change from C1 R15 to C1 Auto. No auto sales uses are presently approved in the affected area, but would become eligible, according to South Burlington's Planning and Zoning Director Paul Connor. Tesla now needs the City Council's approval for its Vermont dealership. Before electric vehicles and startups like Tesla became a mainstay in the auto industry, Vermont did not permit vehicle manufacturers to operate dealerships. The state required automakers to work with dealership franchise holders. However, as electric vehicle sales picked up in the state, Vermont's take on direct sales appeared to change. In 2021, Vermont created an exemption for any non-franchised zero-emission vehicle manufacturer that directly owns, operates, and controls the warranty or service facility. The legal exemption applies to EV automakers like Tesla. Rivian, and Lucid. In the first half of 2022, 1175 new E-Versys were sold in Vermont. As of June 2022, 7,500 E-Versys were on the state's roads, making up 6.2% of sales. Shared David Roberts, Vermont's Drive Electric Program Coordinator. Tesla used to dominate Vermont's EV sales. However, in the first half of 2022, Tesla sales slipped behind Toyota. Tesla recorded 210 new EV sales in the first 6 months of the year, while Toyota sold 228 new electric vehicles in the same period. Reported 7 days. Tesla will probably turn the former Hannaford grocery store into a multifunctional center for service, sales, and deliveries. The center could boost Tesla's sales in Vermont. Source reposted and summarized from Maria Morano at Tesla RT. My take: these anti-consumer dealer laws have to go. Tesla plans major expansion at Gigafactory Berlin. October 29, 2022. Tesla is preparing for a major expansion of Gigafactory Berlin. Reports from Germany indicate on Friday morning, Tesla is reportedly looking to expand the production output at the German car factory by applying for expansion of the property's limits of construction. German media outlet RBB24 said Tesla has already prepared an application that would see a further 70 hectares, of over 172 acres, of land to be cleared. Tesla currently owns around 300 hectares of land on the property, which is located in Brandenburg. According to the report, Tesla is already preparing to clear the land to make way for an expansion of the factory. The necessary forest and species protection measures are being implemented or have already been implemented. An application for expansion is in preparation. Of course, Tesla has already combated with German authorities and local residents regarding the construction of Gigafactory Berlin. The factory was not approved for production until early 2022. Although Tesla aimed to ramp production sometime in late 2021. Environmental groups are already in opposition to the expansion. The Association for Nature and Landscape in Brandenburg said Tesla does not control the current production. There are always disruptions in operations that pose a risk to people and the environment. Tesla plans to expand the factory to the north to make way for more production capacity. Tesla currently lists Gigafactory Berlin's production output at greater than 250,000 vehicles per year. The expansion should make way for a significant increase in employees. Tesla is currently employing around 7,000 people at Gigafactory Berlin, with figures expected to be closer to 12,000 when production is ramped to full capacity. Now, with the expansion project that was revealed today, Tesla is expected to employ even more workers to supplement its production efforts in Europe. Rumors of another expansion came about in May 2022 when it was reported that Tesla would build more land to develop a logistics system nearby. Source reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Tesla RT. My take: with all of Germany's red tape, you had better get started now. Tesla Powerwalls keep the lights on in 44,000 homes in Puerto Rico following Hurricane Fiona. October 29, 2022. Hurricane Fiona recently swept through the Caribbean as a very powerful Category 4 storm, with its path taking it all the way to Canada. A large path of the storm's destruction was through Puerto Rico, where an estimated 50% of the island's electrical transmission lines were damaged or destroyed, leading to prolonged power outages. But for those with Tesla Powerwalls, the effects of the outage were much less, as the battery energy storage units were able to keep the lights on for more than 5 days on average while the nation's grid was down. The official Tesla Solar Twitter account announced the stat on Thursday, saying that 44,000 homes across Puerto Rico have Powerwalls. Although the tweet that was used to highlight the accomplishment was actually from a resident in Nova Scotia. This isn't the first time Tesla Powerwalls have been put to use after a hurricane in Puerto Rico. Back in 2017, the island was faced with a similarly strong hurricane that badly damaged the country's power grid. Tesla stepped up to the plate and installed as many as 11,000 energy storage products in Puerto Rico within a year, a number which has continued to grow and now stands at 44,000 according to the latest count from Tesla. This is also the second time this hurricane season that Tesla's energy products have been showcased. Hurricane Ian hit Florida last month, badly damaging a number of homes. The 155-mile-per-hour winds and torrential rain were no match for a house with a Tesla solar roof. Even the two Powerwall units stayed up and running after being submerged for several hours in the 10-foot storm surge. Source reposted and summarized from Darren John at Drivities Le Canada. My take: this kind of tech is the future of energy.